Starting from here, chile negro, chile piquín, chile ancho, chile puya, chile cascabel, chile aguaclica, tepín, chile de árbol, chile guajillo, Nuevo México, mulato, pasilla, California, morita. Here's the first test. Chile negro. Very mild. Very little heat. It's way below the jalapeno body. So if you're doing mole, it's going to give it a lot of body and color. It's dark color. It's a little bit on the sour side. Now we're going to go to chile piquín. Now we have to be careful with this one because this one's spicy, so I cut it. Oh yeah, this one is spicy. It's spicier than serrano. Chile ancho. Has body just like the negro, and it's a little bit more bitter. Balance it with a little bit of sugar, something sweet. It might taste good on a steak because when you grill a steak, the sugars come to the surface, and actually this chile ancho may go good on a steak. Puya. This one, out of all three, has the most flavor. Obviously, the chile piquín has the most heat. But out of all these that I've tried so far, the puya has good flavor. And if I'm having another one, that tells you something. All right, so my favorites so far are puya for flavor, piquín for heat, and these other two are gonna need some help to bring out the flavor. So now cascabel. I heard good things about cascabel. Let's see if it's true. Very similar to puya. It's interesting. It's almost like it's a unique flavor. It's not bitter, it's something else. And with that are gonna come some good dishes. Because you always want an ingredient that kind of separates itself. Texture-wise, it's the same thing as puya, but it has a unique flavor. Yagualica. And it looks just like the árbol, but we have to be careful too, right? Because I don't know if it's going to be spicy or not. Actually, it does have heat. Not as much heat as the piquín. I think it's probably as much heat as right in between a serrano and a jalapeno. Whenever you see me eating peanuts, that's because it's kind of spicy. This is the most expensive one out of everything. The bean comes from Sonora. Some people call it the oro rojo, meaning high value. So I've seen dishes where they put this in ceviche, pozole. So let's see what it tastes like. It's spicy. Not as spicy as piquín. These would be probably excellent with menudo, sole, soups. This one would be really good with soup. So it doesn't have a lot of flavor, to be honest with you. So I think the California one you're probably gonna use as a filler. If you want body in something and you want something neutral, I think California is going to be good for that. But it's a neutral chile. So now let's go back to the morita. So I didn't get this one right. So this is morita. Yeah, this is definitely smoky. A little bit of heat. So this kind of chile will kind of may overpower your dish, so kind of want to bring it down in quantity. maybe a small ratio, but if you really like the flavor, when you want your dish to take over, like this chile could literally take over your dish. That's why I'm gonna tone it down on that one with the mole that I did. So the ratio of chiles, when I do mole, I would use 1 of these and 3 of the other ones. All right, pasilla. Pasillas, I would say is the granddaddy of them all. And by that I mean is that it's up there in Chiles. I mean, this thing has so many ways of cooking. And the flavor, it just has a lot of flavor. It's not spicy. I mean, you could get the spicy pasilla, but this one, as I would say, would be the main ingredient in mole, and everything else would be supporting cast, right? So this would be like the quarterback, and everything else would be offensive line, defensive line. Yeah, I would definitely. Yeah, this is the best one out of all of them. I mean, it's for flavor. And I'm biased because pasilla chile is what they use to make chile rellenos. And if I was going to be a vegetarian, I wouldn't be too upset because chile rellenos, in my opinion, are up there with the best steak. Mulato reminds me a little bit of I don't know if you guys have had tamarindo, but like a really lighter tamarindo. Tastes like that. I think that's a good flavor. I think mulato, I could see you doing like a seafood, shrimp, fish, something like that. Because it has a tamarind flavor. Now we go to Nuevo Mexico. Neutral, very similar to California, so I would use Nuevo Mexico and California for color. So if you want something bright red, I would use these 2 chiles just to add color, and then put something else to give it flavor. So Guajillo, California, Nuevo Mexico, California, they all have similar texture. Guajillo spicy though. Not at the level of Serrano. Probably same thing as jalapeno. Yeah, Guajillo is got a kick. And the last one is Arbol. And those of you who have had Arbol, it is spicy. So I'm gonna take the seeds out because my mouth is on fire already. Oh yeah, that's got some heat. It's a really good flavor. So one thing I learned about this is texture. That chile is just one component of cooking. It's kind of like a, what would you say, piece of art, right? Piece of art. One color is not gonna make the art. It's everything combined. So the secret to cooking, I guess, is knowing which chiles to put together, where to use them, how to cook them. So pasilla, in my opinion, is the most versatile chile for cooking. Obviously, Guajillo is very popular in menudo, pozole, tamales. So in future videos, what I'm going to be showing is spices, ingredients. I think most cooking channels, cooking videos, they don't give you, they don't let you know why you're using something, right? Everyone just throws out recipes and it turns out great. But I have started to get some ideas of what I'm going to do next. Take care, everyone. Bye.